Hey, how's it going, guys? Just another video. So if I were to go back in time, I got a pre-built from Levono 4060 GPU with an i5 14400F chip, and I should have stuck with it in the beginning. I upgraded from consoles, been gaming since the PS3 days, and finally decided to jump on board. I ignored the money aspect. I just built whatever I wanted. So I got a 4070 Super and a Johnsbow Z20 case. Love that case to death. But if I were to go back in time, I would definitely just kept happy because I paid for this in cash, and the Levono in my 4070 built, I actually built it from scratch. So that's a lot of money I dumped last year on 2 separate computers, and luckily I was able to bring my 4060 here pre-built to work, so I can play with it actually, because I have some downtime right now. And to be honest, I should have stuck with the 4060 because in most of the libraries right now, I have two right here, Xbox. I'm playing the OG Dead Space and the OG Bioshock. It was a little bit difficult to boot up at first, but I was able to have it up and running thanks to the forums on Steam. And after that, I'm probably going to check out Batman and everything else, Origins. And I'm also playing Ghost Song 2 on GOG, which is great. And I don't have the 4070 Super, it's at home, but on those I'm going back, I'm playing the PS3 emulator. With the PS3 emulator, RP CS3 benefits a lot if you have a high-end CPU. On that one, I have a 12700K 8-core processor, so it makes all the games run now at 60 frames per second average, which is great. On the i5 here, 14400F, I was getting about like around 40 average, but again, that's a PS3 emulator, that's an older game, and here on my 4060 pre-built, I'm playing older games too. So luckily for me, I'm able to game 4K 60 on the older games, with no issues or anything else. Imagine these games are super old, so it should be running at those high frames anyway too. So on my 4070 Super build, I played God of War. I played a little bit of Ratchet and Clank. I wasn't feeling it. I was a huge fan back in the day, going Commando and everything else. I wasn't feeling the game beautiful to look at. I was playing at 1440p, everything high, max. With that, I was getting about 11.5 using 11.5 VRAM. Horizon Forbidden West, another game changer. Another game. I was playing Modern Warfare 2. The remake is pretty interesting too. That was a high-end game too. But as of right now, I beat all those games, and I'm just going back to older games now. Like for instance, on my 40, I'm playing older games here. 4070 build, I'm playing older games as well. So if I would have just stuck with it, maybe 1 or 2 months, I would have just had my expectations in check, and I would have calmed down because I was super excited. I want to play older games and everything else. But I'm slowly and eventually, right now, I'm going back to older games, which I love playing. Just seeing them in high resolution, 4K, 60 frames a second. And Bioshock 2 was one of the games I was surprised how good it looked like. When I first popped it on, I just noticed it right away. Like, oh, wow, this game looked phenomenal. I was playing the Xbox version recently, a couple months ago. Like blurry. It was like everything else. But another game I was surprised to see at, too, is Batman Arkham Origins, too. That was a great-looking game to play. So, like I'm bouncing between what's this movie? Ghost Song and Bioshock 2. So both games are great. I wish I would have stuck with it because my 4070 Super, I spent like $1,100 on it and everything else. So it's like a little sting about it. I'm paying more out of pocket. I should have just stuck with this one. I would have just, swallowed my pride and just stick with the games I played, which is, I'm going back to older games too. So, so the title of this thing, probably I should have stuck with my 4060 Super. No, 4060, I'm sorry. But yeah, that's all I have to say, guys. Thanks, bye.